the top of this camera, so it's not. Okay, no, it's just the glow again. Cool. Well, part of it was not, but it's still there. What is that rainbow doing up on the? Okay, cool. Beautiful day today. Anyway, I'm just very observant right now. But welcome into the reading, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. When y'all get in, hopefully all you guys, nice. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful 11/11 portal this rising. Getting off to good starts. But we are gonna jump into the message and see what's going on for y'all. I also might have to jump up mid-reading, but only for like a few seconds. So no worries about that, but just wanted to let y'all know. Why is, okay, that's the message, I guess, damn. Okay. Alright, sure. So, we have achievement, flying monkey, protection, divine masculine, and false with destruction reversed. So someone knows that you have an achievement. Someone knows that something has been achieved. A flying monkey knows that a divine masculine is protected. Or that you're protected and that a divine masculine is not going to abandon you. And someone's losing a house. Or a child reverse. Someone could have lied about having a child, or this is like an adult, but someone's not what the fuck? You're not being abandoned and someone's losing a house. Someone knows that your divine masculine is protected from any form of lies. Yeah, moving on, evil eye, reverse, self-love. Someone's moving away from someone who's sending evil eye, either to your divine masculine or to you. I have an act of self-love, abundance reverse, karma reverse, divinity upright. Yeah, someone's getting bad karma because you divine. So someone's losing a house and abundance apparently because they couldn't attack your divine masculine. It's like someone couldn't attack you, so they attacked your divine. Or divine masculine, this is you that someone was trying to attack, but. Or someone was trying to attack someone to you, but this is weird. So they couldn't attack you. They know they couldn't attack you, so they moved on to try and attack your divine masculine, and then the divine just said, fuck off. Like, you're losing everything now. So no abundance, bad karma, because this person's divine. This person's not going to be able to interrupt this connection because they're going to have health concerns and poverty. And now they're concerned for being a thief because there's no way they can move out of this. Travel and messages reverse. Yeah, someone's stuck and no one's getting a message of traveling. Or someone did not tell someone that they were going to go travel and do this. We have animosity reverse. Someone that doesn't have any animosity towards you did not send a message to someone that they are going to travel towards you. A voodoo and awakening. This person's waking up to whoever was doing voodoo to you because they were lustful. It's like, so this divine masculine was just minding their business, drinking their water, watching you, and someone decided to attack them with voodoo or some form of magic, and they were protected. So now this divine masculine is either kicking this adult out of their house, and it's not abandonment because they're breaking up, or they're divorcing, or this person's like not going to abandon you, so they kick this person out to the curb. It was like it's either me or the divine feminine, and someone said it's going to be the divine feminine because this person wants to move on with self-love, and they did not. And someone didn't tell anyone about this person getting kicked out. With transition reverse, travel upright, message reverse, it's like this person might have already told this person what the deal was if they keep doing something that they're going to get kicked out, and they didn't send them a message about how they're going to get kicked out. It's given the energy of like you coming home from work and all your shit's out in the yard, and it's just like the door locked, your key don't work no more because they switched the lock type energy. It's just like you ain't coming back in, like fuck off, like I told you do this again, you're gone. And now they gone because they ain't got no house. Yeah, someone knows that your chakras are fully aligned divine feminine, and that's why love spells are pissing you off because you're on the pathway. A priest is on the pathway to leaving a family, or someone sees that or this priest sees that you're on a pathway without your family or without a family because of occupation reverse. Or this priest is stopping this family from what they're doing. They're breaking up. So someone's breaking up a family. It feels like. Because of all this magic shit that's going on, it's like there's a whole family being broke apart. Like someone's child's mad at their mom and dad, and they mom and dad mad at the fucking cult, coven, friendship group, whatever the hell, blood bonding bullshit that they did. Everyone's just at each other's throats today. Like, damn. Because they don't want legal issues for being lustful. You don't have legal issues because you're not lusting over someone. Like, the only way you'd be in legal issues is if you went back to someone in your past. And you're not. And someone's been trying to, like, bind y'all together, but they can't bind you with nothing. There's no rope. Nothing they can do to bind you. So you don't have like, you're not part of this person's family. Someone might have said that you were part of their family. A voodoo priestess apparently is losing actual money. We have faith. What's this faith about? Unexpected money reversed. Oh, and they're faithful about not getting money because a boss has them tied up, or a boss figure has someone tied up, and they're losing actual money because of it. They are not making any money. Someone is faithful and knows this shit. Like, someone might be praying to get unexpected money. If this is a cult, if this is like a voodoo priestess inside of a cult or coven, they're asking like the leader, like, can I get this? Can I get that? And they're like, no, like, leave. Like, it's given like they're begging just to have like one last chance, or if at least I'm gonna go out, like, give me at least like $500. And you're like, no, like, you're not gonna get unexpected money because you don't deserve it. Like, what? Yeah, courthouse. Someone knows that they're going to court. Someone knows that they got legal issues on their hands. We have rituals. They're going to court for doing these rituals on you. This nice guy reverse, they have descended for doing these rituals on you, and they got legal issues. Because you're not in conflict. These rituals did not cause any sort of conflict in your life. Or this person knows that you're not in any sort of conflict as well. So someone's losing their house because you're a sweetheart, and someone wants a relationship with you, and they're in emotional pain because they can't be with you. They're not held in high honor. No, they are not a healer. Someone's not a healer or held in high honor at all, which is why they can't come close to you. And they're in emotional pain due to this. This is your off. Like, their off wants to be in a relationship with you because they're not single, sexy, and successful, and they're trying not to think about it. Or this person is trying not to think about how you are, but they know that they're not. Like, someone's really trying to block out the thought that they're not successful with what they did. Yeah, but unblocked. They can't block these thoughts out. Someone is stuck in perpetual thought of just who you are and what they missed. Because you're gifted, they miss your gifts. They're obsessed with your gifts. They don't just miss them, never mind. They're obsessed with it. The soulmate reverse energy is obsessed with you. They can't stop thinking about you because of all these fucking love spells that they keep doing. And all these spells that they keep doing on you. So now this person's full on addicted to you. Like, I mean, if they weren't before, then now they really are. But they just can't stop thinking about you. Now this person got legal issues on their hands. this person wants to know if there's a possibility that you could have a love affair with them, like they just want one last time type energy. They're envious because they're trapped in their own chaos, and they ain't got. It's like they know that you're the only. Because here's the thing: you're the only one that can like, yeah, you're recharge. You're the only one that can like help this person like recharge the energy, but you just don't want anything to do with them because of how they act, and obviously like they know that you don't either. So they feel like they're stuck. They're stuck in unforgiveness. They aren't like they feel like you don't forgive them. They want to like be mad at you for being stuck in the past, but you're not stuck in the past. You're moving forward. You just don't deal with people from your past. This person wants to have like a secret love affair with you. Like this person wants to like. It's just that one last time before I go, and it's like the divine, and everyone's like, no. There is not a second chance. And this person's not very happy about that at all, because they really want a second chance. This might even be like a third chance. Yeah, they're fucking stressed out because you're the one that has to glow up, because you stay hard working on what you needed to do, and this person is just jealous. They probably make, because they make a lot of fake accounts and they stalk you and they mock you and they don't like the new you, but at the same time they do. So if you see people like random accounts mocking your appearance, that's probably one of these people in this cult coven, or this distorted ass masculine that's just trying to like get any form of any form of like response from you. They don't even care if it's like anger. It's like this person would show up to your house and knock on your door, and even if you were to like shoot them point blank, their last thought would be, at least I got to see them. Like they're fucking weird. Like that's an extreme example, but that's what it's feeling like. This person does not give a fuck like how you interact with them. They just want to like sense that you see them one last time, and you really just don't care. It's like, why, if you're only here to mock someone, if you're only here to say that you don't like someone's new looks, then why do you even fucking care? Like someone finally sees the god, goddess, or angel in you, respectfully, and it's just driving them nuts because they know that, well, they know that it's you. Yeah, this person's paranoid because of how much they miss you. They feel very insecure because this person gets their thrills off of their addictions of bad cycles. They thrill off of like emotionally upsetting people, but you can laugh at this person because they drowned and they hit rock bottom. So you can follow your dreams now. You can live your life the way you need to. You can follow your dreams because this person's drowning. Yeah, you have nightlife. They're drowning because they chose the nightlife over you, and their wishful thinking is only because they're fucking clingy, and people are finding out that this person's clingy, and they're confused today why they can't apologize. They've been daydreaming about apologizing to you, but you already cut their cords, and Archangel Michael is making sure you have peace and harmony because you already burned bridges with this weirdo. So someone's just a freak. I'm not trying to be mean, but someone's just a freak. Like they miss you, but they have this weird addiction where they have to get back at you. And it's just like your guides are like, if you miss this person, just fucking say so. And they're like, okay, I will. Watch this. And then they end up like typing up a mock message like, hey bitch, you dumb bitch. I miss you, bitch. Why aren't you back here, you dumb hoe? Like dumb, like stuff like that. Like they want to say weird shit to you like that, and like cuss you out and call you names, and then be like, you better get back with me because you know who I am. And it's like they have that ego, that like spunk to them. They feel like they're big and bad, but like if they know for a fact that they were to send that message, it would just ruin everything. And like Archangel Michael is just like, dude, are you gonna like, you've already lost. Like, are you going to just be normal, or are you gonna be a fucking weirdo still? Like, drop the ego. It's not cool or cute. And this person's just like, nah, but they know what they know I'm her. They know this, and who gives a fuck? Grow up and get a pair of balls, man. Pull them up. Get real, okay? There ain't no reason in hell for you to act like this, okay? Even hell done with your dumb ass. Like, come on. Yeah, they got a message. That's the message. Someone wants to send you a message. God almighty, what is this message about, Spirit? Someone got a message to stop completely because there is an ending, a death happening, and it's not fake. Like, someone's being told to just pause, like, wait for a minute because there's an ending happening in false reverse. Like, someone wants to say, like, no, it's not, I'm not going through endings, and someone's messaging this person, or they're getting a message like, no, dude, it's over. It's actually been over for quite some time. We've only been here trying. It's like, it feels like there's someone that wants to, like, one of their friends or some shit that wants to help someone or help them, but they're just so far lost that it's just like, listen, dude, like, you know, like, it's over. It's been over. Like, you fucked up. Like, you just need to move on. You won't find another Earth Angel, but they plenty of fish in the sea. But there are plenty of fish in the sea. I thought you were a player, huh? Where's that player energy at? Fake as fuck. Tisk, tisk, tisk. They know who they are, and they know what they did. So it's no surprise. It's no surprise. Yeah, this person's penny pinching now, and they don't think it's funny. They are very unamused and confused that they are the one that's broke at this time. Like, they don't know why they gotta be penny pinching or in debt. This person's in debt and you're not. Like, they're confused why they gotta be in debt. This person's embarrassed because you're not trapped. You got a rebirth. This person does not want to talk about how you have a rebirth either. It's like they talk mad shit about you, but then someone goes, yeah, but aren't they, like, you know, isn't their business going up, or aren't they doing this or that? And they're like, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, this snake. Someone wants to be weird, and someone's just really weird. Someone's just really, really weird. Like, I know I say that a lot. I know I call a lot of people weird, but this is just like high school, it's middle school drama at this level. Like, this level of petty, I mean, yeah, you meet a few people in high school like this, but this is like middle school puberty. They're like someone's just now hitting puberty, and they got that angst to them. Like, someone has not left their teenage angst years at all. They're still very much in them. This person's not gifted, or isn't receiving a gift. And this person's very exhausted and they're trying to hide it. This person's exhausted because they're always on alert. This person might be afraid to leave their house. This person might be on house arrest and afraid to do anything as well. But someone's afraid to leave some form of house. I don't know why I just heard this, but if this person is on house arrest, they got kicked out the house. So there's that legal issue that they're gonna go through, being kicked out of the house. Like, they're homeless, but they're on house arrest type energy. And they're not, like, it's just like, we don't want them back in here. Like, keep them away type energy. Yeah, invest, like, withdraw, like, yeah, someone's invested. This person's over invested. They can't stop fucking themselves over. What comes around goes around. Your blessings are here, and everyone knows it. People are talking about how they feel like a dumbass or a fool. I should just say a fool, but dumbass when they come out. These people are talking about how they feel foolish because you got your blessings. You're getting your blessings because your manifestations are coming in on this 11/11 portal. Things are balancing out. Things are fair. You're not high. You're not spiritual for money. Someone thought you were spiritual for money. Someone was spiritual for money, and they wanted to put that on you. That ain't. What the fuck do you mean spiritual for money? Y'all gotta quit going to these false ass readers. I always listen. I am friends with a few people on my Facebook who are readers, and I all the time I will fucking blast like, don't go to like fake ass readers. Come to someone real, and I know they see it. And it's not like I was saying I'm famous with fake readers, but like it's that same energy. Like there's fake readers, there's fake spiritualists, and then and then you're the real spiritualist because you're not you're not attached to the physical. You don't care about what's going on in the outside world, and it's not like an ego thing. It's just that there are cooler things to be worried about. Like today, are you worried about Veterans Day or the 11/11 portal? If you're worried about Veterans Day, you're probably attached to the 3D in some degree. If you're only focusing on the 11/11 portal, you know what I mean? Like you see where the energy harvesting, where the scale goes, where your free will lies, and it's like there are just people who don't see it that way, and they think, oh, we can do both, but then you're praising two gods, which is not what you're supposed to do, which is why like things are fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying you're aware of your choices, or you should be. Crown chakra reverse, these people are not, they are being controlled by something. They got entities up in them. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I got hoes in this house. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. Okay. But someone's controlled by something. Someone is controlled by entity. They got their brain wiped. This dead ass, it feels like a reptilian though. Like someone that might have been trying to be a fake spiritualist is like a dead ass reptilian. And they're getting busted. I don't think, okay, they're from the Draco constellation. What's up? We'll expose you a little bit. That's okay. Yeah, they're from the Draco constellation. That was what we're getting. So that's why they were so aggressive and aggravated and trying to like dominate you, is because they came from one of the most hostile fucking star systems that we have here. But this person is not, it's not funny no more. Because you're not haunted, or you're not experiencing forms of paranormal activity. It's not funny no more. People know for a damn fact that this candle work or magic ritual, summoning ceremony bullshit is not working on you. We're getting deep. Someone's, I'm gonna say it. Someone's draconian fucking leader or whoever is named Drakif. I did not pronounce that correctly, but it's around that. And they're telling them like, nah, you can't do this no more. Like it's mission over. With ritual rebirth, this is matter over mind, because the pinnacle, the star. When the head of the star is down, that's matter over mind. This person is very much overwhelmed by the physical because of what they did. You've already won. You beat this devil, and like it's unlocked. Like there's a can of whoop ass unlocked on this devil, or you know, this reptilian-esque people, bro. Yeah. They are trying to get out of trouble, or they know that you're not in trouble. Yeah, we have battle reverse. I mean, battle upright. So you're not in trouble for this combat because you didn't start it. It's like someone really wants to say that you started it, but you didn't. Like you just. What? What do you mean you started it? The fuck? Are we in elementary school now? Are we just like going back in time? Cause like I don't know. This is like 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade mentality. Maybe 8th grade if you were like a late bloomer. But this is that But they started it. Like, bullshit. Like, what the fuck? Are you, like, really from the draconian system if you acting this much like a bitch? Like, can we talk about this? Like, are you really from the draconian system if you're this much of a bitch? Like, actually, like, I've met some, like, weird, or not weird, but, I've met plenty of extraterrestrials and in different races. Um, but this person just feels like they are the very late blooming person in their whole fucking system because it, like, why did you even, like, this is one of your soldiers? Like, I'm not trying to be offensive to the draconian system, y'all. I understand that, you know, you got good and bad over there, or whatever you want to say, but this is like, you really put a liability up as like a you gave a liability a chance, and now you're kind of suffering the consequence of that. Because I'm seeing it now. There's like two Palladians. There's a Lyrian over there. And there's a few beings from the Orion's belt, Sirius B, not Sirius A, and they're all walking in this fucking red ass cathedral, and they're looking straight at this fucking leader, and they're like, "Look, dude, can you tell them to fuck off? Like, can you just like get like this is over? Like, if you don't stop, we're gonna put war on you, and you don't want that." So they're backing down. They're telling this person to back down. This person's getting straight up told by their leader, like, get the fuck, like, back down, okay? Like, stop. This shit's over. Like, we will zip you right back up here and punish you over here and then send you back down to earth if we have to, but we need you to fuck, like, back up. Because I just seen that whole thing play out. Like, someone, no, it's like it's at the highest power because it's like this person don't want to listen to God, so they're like, okay, they don't want to, like, send here, go here then. If they're not gonna listen to me, and I run this shit, let's take them to their leader then. Maybe they'll listen to them, you know? Well, we're trying to be lenient with them because we don't want them. We understand the punishment that they leader gonna give, and we give leniency over here because we with love and light. You know, this is the dialogue that I'm hearing. I'm not speaking solely from myself. I'm hearing a dialogue go on, but we don't want them to be harshly punished the way that they're gonna do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna send y'all over there then, because they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to listen to us no more. They don't care what we're gonna do because they think that we're gonna let them off easy. So let's do what we do, and let their leader, let their master know what the fuck's up, so that they know what to do. Because if they're not gonna listen to our punishment, they better listen to theirs because they're not our child. They're not our responsibility on this realm. Even though we created them, they're not our responsibility. So we'll take them to where they were born. We'll take it back to their roots instead. And someone's getting fucked up because it's like they're being told by their galactic leader to back the fuck down because it's this is not the one or the two. And it's like you're about to send like a whole, like, you're getting your race in trouble. I hate to say it like that, but you're really putting a lot of pressure on like an underground mission that was like allowed to happen for the benefit of Earth, but now you've taken it a little too far because you want to take it into your own hands. So I think you have to be reminded about why you're even down here. Someone might be having an out of body experience as well, and remembering who they are and seeing like a past life and remembering remembering their home system or home planet, however way you want to say it. And it's like, oh, it's like, yeah, what you were supposed to do was go over there and create harmony. But it's like this person knows that they're a leader and they rule with an iron fist, but it's like you were supposed to make harmony. You were supposed to be a protector. Even though, because it's given like, it's not like this tribe. I'm going to call them tribe because that's how I'm hearing it. It's not like this tribe is like evil or indefinitely like trying to kill people. They're supposed to be these iron fist leaders that are in this defense energy to not let anything come towards who they're protecting, but instead they're using that power the opposite way. Like this was some form of peace treaty for the war that's going on. This was, okay, holy fuck. This is deep. So this goes all the way back to Atlantis. There's some form of bond or tie that y'all had back in Atlantis to not let this happen again, or to allow the knowledge that they learned from Atlantis to not overwhelm them on this reincarnation where they were going to find out who they were because of the year of Aquarius. But someone wanted to think that you were a late bloomer, so they thought it was okay that since you quote unquote weren't aware, which you probably were aware, you were just playing dumb. And if you weren't aware, someone just thought that either way, they thought it was like okay to do it because you didn't know. But then even when signs started popping up that you were aware, it's like they got scared and panicked and then kept doing it to like make you free. They wanted you to be so traumatized by it that you like wiped it from your memory and forgot about it completely. Someone might be really into hypnotism and that's what they were trying to do. Or like subliminal, like someone was trying to do like MK Ultra shit to you so you would forget what they did to you. But you're not gonna forget because this is a soul contract that was broken. Like your soul or your spirit will not let you forget, because it's like you really fucked up. You really fucked up. I ain't forgetting that. You think no, I didn't come down here for this. You know what we came down here to do. Fuck that. So now this person is just suffering the consequence of the actions because they know what they're supposed to have. They were supposed to help you lead this fucking, I heard dominionship, whatever the fuck that is. But they were supposed to help you stay stable and grounded and keep people from attacking you during your business, because you already were going to get people that were going to attack you. But this contract was made to make a bond between the races, between, I'm hearing either Sirius A or B, the Orion or Pleiades and the Andromedans. I'm not hearing much from the Orion's belt, because those who are from the Orion's belt are just goddesses and gods. Yeah, they're just kings and queens that were buried there that came down to relive. So if you were experiencing this and you were from the Orion's belt, the reason why this person wanted to call you so upstuck and snooty is because when that happened, your royalty energy started kicking in and you were literally turning your nose up to this person in the spirit realm. And it wasn't in a sense to, be aggressive, but you simply just don't cast your pearls upon the swines. And that's what your soul was allowing you not to do. And if you were from Sirius A or B, Pleiades, or the Andromedan, this person made a contract to cease war. They were going to be part of the ceasing of war action, the ceasing of war act or something. I can't hear what they're actually saying right now, but it's something where it was an act that they made to stop this intergalactic war from going on between the Dracos and the Pleiadians and the Andromedans, because there's some form of like agitation towards y'all with the Draconians that's been going on for about 6,000 years, I'm hearing. 16,000 years. 60,000 years. Oh my lord. But they failed it. So now this war is going to go on. But not that it's going to go on. There are leaders that are trying to get this shit set out. Like I'm seeing council at a round table right now trying to settle this out, but it's difficult because of how many of them have already went rogue. And these people don't all have to be from the Draconian. I'm hearing all sorts of stuff. Like, it's a lot of these people are from Mars. We got bug people coming through. Like, oh my god, they don't want me talking about it. Y'all don't silence me, quit. I want to talk about it. Fuck y'all. I'm exposing it. I don't care. Fuck you. But we got bug people. They don't like being called bug people. I don't know what to call you. Not amphibians. What are they fucking called? Arachnids? No, because those are spiders and shit. These are like praying mantises and shit. And like ants. What are those called? Like, I don't remember what that species of animal is called. But anyway, they're them. And they've been doing it, and it's part of the the Draconians. It's been part of the Reptilians that have all like fucked up these contracts. And it's like these were the ones to sign up to break this shit. It was supposed to be like this really cool, awesome, grand opening for the year of Aquarius. Like the year of Aquarius was gonna kick off, and y'all were gonna kick off. And then the whole, like, you know what I mean, like a huge fucking explosion. But instead of that happening, the majority of them turned away. Now there were some that completed the contract, so that's not talking to y'all. Y'all are gonna be going good. But to the ones that failed this contract, and the failing of the contract doesn't even mean that you're in a relationship with this person. The failing of the contract is you attacking someone. So even if you met your divine counterpart, talking to the other ones, not y'all collective. If you already met your divine counterpart, but things just didn't work out and you let things be, you're okay. That's why you're not being as punished, even if the other wants you to be punished, because you aren't in the wrong. You followed your contract by not attacking. And even if you're not defending, that's part of the backlash, is because you're still not defending when you should be. So you should probably start doing that. But regardless, you're not in as much trouble or at trouble at all compared to everyone else, because these are the ones that were attacking and causing this war to go on. So don't panic is what I'm hearing, because there's a lot of different because there's so many people involved in this. There's so many like things. But it's the majority of it. I'm hearing 70 to 80% of the ones that came down were not on board. So that's why it's not working. There was a margin that they had to meet, and they did not meet it. But everyone was getting the same call. Everyone was getting the same alert. But they just ignored it because of a human. This other thing, they called it a thing. Okay, y'all are just upset. This other being that was in this third party is just a flesh thing. They don't have any sort of galactical interference. They're just a human that doesn't fucking learn, is what I'm hearing. They're just wasting flesh. So that's why even when this person got with them, they couldn't get anything. It's just a hollow flesh vessel. It has no soul, no spirit, nothing. No brains, nothing. It's just there. It's useless. It doesn't necessarily have anything useful. It's a fuck toy is how I'm hearing it. You just decided to choose a fuck toy over your divine counterpart. You chose a literal fleshlight over like the riches and gold is how I'm hearing it, which is why you're in so much trouble, because this thing is empty. So it's just allowing all these entities and demons and attachments to get to it, and since you're attached to it, all those things are now on you as well. So whoever you thought was a divine being was really like an NPC, if not worse than that. You are with like basically not, you're with something that doesn't really exist. That's hard to say, but you're with literally just like, I know down here it's all an algorithm and we're all like energy and numbers and shit, but you're literally like with code 00101000. Like basically you're literally with just nothing. You're with the matrix. You're with an illusion right now. The thing that you're with, that person doesn't really exist in any book at all. They're just here to fill in the space that is needed to keep this matrix running. Like that's who you're with right now. This person's nothing. which is why they keep feeling like they have all this power and they keep doing the same thing over. It's not because this person likes doing these cycles, it's because they're literally programmed to be that way. They're not meant to do anything else. They're not even like a background character. This is like an audience member that you're with. This is someone that you picked from the audience of the play and then decided to try and make a main, like they're not even in, like they're, I don't like, this is weird. The way, because it's like this person, like that's why they need your attention so bad, because they don't exist. Like if you don't pay attention to them, then they're literally gonna fade off the planet of Earth. This person might even just be a clone, is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all, this is like a clone that was supposed to take over for something for you, or someone was trying to use this person as a clone because they knew they were soulless or knew they didn't have a husk. But, well, they knew that they were a husk, excuse me. But it's like this person's gonna disintegrate basically. Like they're return to dust spell basically. Like this person, like I don't know. Like they do not exist. They have no real purpose. I mean, their purpose is to fill in space. I mean, but you know what I mean? Like it's nothing. There's no like life in what you're with. It's like a vortex. It's like a black hole. It just sucks in at anything around it. They're not from, no. They're like, yeah, they're like a chameleon, but I'm being told like they're not from the chameleon-esque race. They just fucking, they're a leech. Like that sounds weird to say, but there's like, it's like a lower race, and I don't like saying it like that either. You know what? I know what y'all know. I know that y'all understand what I'm saying, but like, it's not like this person's from like a galactical place. They're just plopped here. Like there's nothing that I don't know, man. Cool. Anyway, this family or your family or this lineage is done stalking you. This lineage is done stalking the divine ones. This whole entire draconian, reptilian, ant, zoid, whatever the fuck they're called, they're done watching you. Like the TV's being clicked off. You know, they're switching the channel. Someone got zapped is what I'm hearing. That's why someone's waking up and not remember. So these people who are waking up out of this spell, they're literally being like Men in Black zapped by this lineage, by this race. It's like their memory is just being erased. Of like, you don't remember why you're attacking that person. Fuck off. And then now they're like, why was I even doing this? That's literally why, because their memory has just been erased. Y'all think, oh my god. What a beautiful, not a beautiful, but what an interesting message to get on this 1111 portal. You know, I didn't expect the portal to bring in all of this. I mean, this might be your blessing of understanding this story a little bit more in depth. This might be part of that blessing, but this is crazy. But in a really, really good way, because it's like this information. This information has been trying to get. This information has been trying to get out, but it hasn't been able to, because of how many blockages these people have been trying to make, and like, oh no, I'll fix it, and then going back and forth. This is the spiritual, legal repercussion of what they have done. Is now they're just being exposed for who they are, and it's either they a reptilian or a draconian, or they're an ant, or they're fucking praying mantis. See, that's why. That's why there's so much tantric sex, because someone is from, like, there are a lot of praying mantis type, like someone wanted to like impregnate you, and even if you're like unable to get pregnant, or you're just like a man or whatever, it's like they wanted to impregnate you with some sort of seed or parasite that would have you lose your head, i.e., you know how the female bites the male's head off there after they're done. It's like that's what they were trying to do for some of you, if you know that that's who they were. Damn, what the fuck? But they were trying to implant something in you so you would lose your mind, and then they would just be able to dispose of you however, because it's like, oh, well, they're just crazy and whatnot. But that was it. Yeah, this person can't travel to you. This person has lost their heart. And no, it's not cheesy. It's not, they don't feel awkward. It can't be awkward. It's not like a surprise. It's like very known that this is happening. Yeah, third eye, they know. There's nothing cheesy about seeing through the truth. Like someone, I don't know, someone also might be getting more evidence of who you are. Or this is your evidence, like this is like your third eye opening of like, oh fuck, I knew something else was up with this thing, or I knew that there was a bigger contract or something, you know what I mean? But this cycle is over. The cycle of confusion is over. I just heard you heard, I'm hearing that that's all they needed to really let you know. That's all that needed to be said about these people. Because there was something about like a missing piece that you were confused about, like why they were even doing this, or like who they really were. And now that's cleared up. There's something about being able to put the pieces together a little bit now, because you're able to be like, oh fuck, so they are this and are that. And yes, your intuition with the third eye coming out, your intuition is correct. If you're feeling like this person was, you know, was like the reptilian or ant person, or, you know, however, like you were right about that, and they just needed to let you know more proof. You might have already been assuming that this person was from Mars just by how aggressive they were, and yes, you were right, but they were part of some form of like bug race, and I can't remember like what they're fucking called, and they're not letting me tell. They're not, they don't, it doesn't necessarily matter. But if you know, you know. And if you don't know, do your research, because you can look this shit up. It's just under it's not going to seem like it's from a reliable source, if you know what I mean. But it's there because there have been movies and comic books and all sorts of shit made about these races. So you just need to do your research and remember that life imitates art and art imitates life. So that is the cycle. But this is a chaos warrior, or someone sees that you're a warrior through this chaos. And now they have to make a decision at the crossroads. Yeah, someone has to make a decision now that you're having this rebirth. This person that caused chaos is in a crossroads because they know that you're a warrior, you have a rebirth. Yeah. This person knows that you're getting a rebirth. They have clarity that you're getting a rebirth. What else is going on here, Spirit? This person's scared. This person's scared. This person might be losing the objects, poltergeist objects might be moving in their right. Yeah, this person's having a paranormal experience right now. And it's not like a demon or a ghost. It's literally like their leaders moving shit around their life. It's like, okay, because you wanted to use this to attack them, we're going to rip this from you. Because it's like, and I'm also being told to tell you this, collective, if you are finding items that you lost, like clothes that you lost, burn them. Do not keep them. If you are finding like random clothes that you are just now finding, burn them. Get rid of them. Because that's not good. That's not like you finding something like, oh boy, like get rid of that, okay? Because there's something about your stolen objects might start randomly appearing, get rid of them. You don't need them no more. Because it's not attached to you no more. It has something on it. It's given like a portal, like you might just rent, like literally. I'm seeing like there is shit being ripped from this person's house and like blopped somewhere else. Just get rid of it. Like you don't need to worry about cleansing it. Just get rid of it. The divine has something better coming through. Okay. We have light, yeah. We have light and astral projection. Some of you all might need to go to the astrals. Something about going to the courts and settling something out. Some of you all need to do that. I'm not going to tell your business, but you got to go to the courts. They need you now. You're being summoned there. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Yeah, unknown. They don't want me letting you know why, because it is confidential. But I know why, but I can't say why. But you are calling. You're being called to the astral. You're being called to the astral realm. You're being called to the projection. No, you're being called to the astral realm to go to the courts and to settle something out. Some of you are. If you get it, you get it. On this full moon, there's corruption happening for this leech on the full moon. Some of you all have been calling in judgment, and those judgment calls are being answered as well. It's like they really had to go to the furthest extent and get the higher ups involved with this. The higher ups of their own race, or the higher ups of their race, just to get things to go smoothly, which is why you're being called to. I'm allowed to say that. That's why you're being called to the courts. Because now that's more information's out about this person and about what they did and like who they are. Now you can like go to the courts and be like, this is what's up. You have Revenant. Someone might be very salty at this time and trying to keep you from astral projecting, but just keep your eye out for that. There's a witch. The witch has been seen. The witch is known. This person that was posing as a witch, or this person that was doing any form of manipulation, has been seen and captured. They know who this witch is, and it's not like it's a bitch witch, not a good witch. Yeah, things are coming into balance for these banally deadly actions that they were doing to you. So you are good. Something about a swimming pool incident. I just heard tell them about the swimming pool incident. What is... I don't know what that is. You can release the swimming pool incident. I don't know what that is for who. Something about that. I really don't know what the fuck that is. This might be like a childhood memory that's resurfacing. But I just got to, I mean, you know, I'm just here giving messages. But they said you can release the swimming pool incident. It wasn't like you, like, I don't know. That they're not telling me anything else. They were pulling on my ear and I was like, what's up? And they just, okay. You can release it though. I hope that reaches the right person. We have famine, pestilence, insight, foresight. So yeah, you've already knew that this kind of fall, this famine was gonna happen for these people. But now there's like more insight to why all this famine's happening, or why all this stuff is going on. I'm caught up on that. I don't need to be caught up on that. Yeah, with this sudden experience, there's a stage light, a huge spotlight, excuse me, that is shining on the incident, not the on what you went through, on the incident of this. What the fuck is the swimming pool incident? Y'all got it. Like, they're not telling me. They've literally just like, hold on. They just, never mind. They said don't worry about it. They pulled on my ear again and said don't worry about it. It's gonna reach the right person. Okay, but there is a light shined on your situation now. A huge spotlight, like everything is seen. There's no more shadows type energy. We have insanity and ascendancy. People are just going to be stuck in insanity while you ascend up further and further, and they know that because Jupiter is on your side. There's an earth sign that's stuck in the past for doing all this sleep magic and astral projection and manipulation to you in the springtime as well. What the hell is this? I'm sorry, I don't mean to like be nosy and pry, especially if it's traumatic, but I just like, I have never received like a one-off message like that before. So just know that you can release it and all is well. Like, I don't know what that is, but you know, if I'm not being told about it, it's not what I need to worry about. So that's what we'll focus on. I just heard there's a difference between spiritual, like the actual spirituality, and the one that's being surfaced on the 3D. Like we know this, but that's what's being exposed right now. Is the actual spiritual are being shown away from the fake one. That's why the light's there, because you are the light. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. With Michael being there with truth, I'm telling you, there's a light being shined on everything. It's like even the people that want to try and backbone and say, but I am spiritual, kind of have to back down and be like they're not as. Due to, like, how the Matrix is being run right now. I heard it's not about how long you can keep the act up. It's just about being real with yourself. Spirituality is more about being real with yourself and who you truly are, and following what you. It's like someone. Like I don't know. It's giving like teaching spirituality from a book. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's like saying the Bible is the only true book in the world. It's given that energy for these spiritualists. Because, it's not, and B, there's multiple books in this world that talk about, like, the similar things. So someone needs the real... It's like, I don't know, someone's trying to form a group of, like, zombies. Like spiritual zombies is how it's coming out. Like everyone has to think one way. There's no difference. We all have to think this way instead of just like instead of just like explaining different like levels of it. Like someone feels like they're at the highest fucking level of spirituality, or like at the highest level. It's just because this person's around a lot of people that don't know more than them, so they're running off their ego and thinking that they're so smart. Or this is someone that's like a social media spiritualist, where they just share like posts on social media, or they get the topics for what they're supposed to talk about off social media. And that's not a bad thing, but this person doesn't get messages from the divine. They don't have any form of like divine connection. They just go off what they see. They get like angel signs and shit, but that's all they really have to run off. They don't have like an actual like ring ring, hello, what's up, can we do this type connection. And you do confirmation. What does that say? Oh, I ain't gonna read that. That's like a private email. Let's not read that one. But it's like someone might have got a private reading on you. I'll say that. Someone might have got a reading on you and found out that. Or someone does readings in private without anyone know. It's like someone does, it's like, I don't know. They have what they need to do, but they don't use their skills and their benefit to help them. Because it's like, yeah, I read tarot all the time. Like, I read cards, I watch it all the time, like, all these things. But then when it comes down to, like, their personal life, they're too scared to pull a card on their own. This person likes telling people their shit, but can't handle theirs, basically. This person's too scared to pull a card because they're going to see the full reverse type energy or death, and they think death is like a bad energy, and they're like, oh my god, I'm in a tower moment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't understand what the cards mean at all, like on any level, other than like, oh, this looks scary. But that's because the decks that they use are not like very bright colored decks. So it's like this, oh my god, this is just weird. Like, this person probably should like not do this anymore, because they're not allowing their own gifts to benefit them. They're doing it for money, which is why they want to say you're doing it for money. But this person's talking or in their thoughts about this ending that they're having. We have Hathor here. Someone could be getting really ugly really quick. And I don't mean like attitude-wise. I mean like this person might start thinking that they look ugly and suffer from like body issues. With Hathor coming out with Tower, like this person is like, all these glamour spells are going back. So someone's really about to like Yeah, they're at a choice. They're at the crossroads right now. Like they're at a choice, I should say. They're not actually at the crossroads, but they're at a choice. They're at a choice right now that they don't know how to make, because they're about to get their pleasure, their beauty, and their protection ripped from them. Like someone feels very secure in their looks. Like someone thinks it's like this person, if I ever look ugly, I'll never do anything. Like it's one of those people. Or like if I ever start XYZ, or if I ever get XYZ facial feature, I'll be ugly and I'll never show my face again. Who is that kid on fucking Family Odd Parents? His dad, Chester, his dad always wore that fucking bag over his head. It's given that energy. It's like this person will go around town, but he'll like put the bag over his head. Or that episode of SpongeBob where he ate that fucking ketchup soup, whatever the fuck it was, and then had to wear a bag over his head. It's given that. But this shit's over. Regardless, Hathor's making sure this shit's ending, because Hathor has been on you, protecting you. Someone knows that you're on your mission with the sun. Someone knows that you're not backing down from your mission, and with the mission being there too. Yeah, with the moon, you're being yourself. Yeah, you're being who you need to be, and this person is just trying to copy you. But they have to sit still because you're on your mission. Yeah, God has seen what's been happening in these people's homes. It's like someone knows that you're omniscient, almost, in a sense. Like you don't even have, like you can just look at someone and tell who they are, basically, even if they try and hold their energy back. And it's not one of those things where you pry into it because you've learned, or you're learning how not to like read people like that. But it's one of those things where you catch yourself like looking into people's direct eyes because you're like soul scanning them. It's like, who are you? Like, I don't give a fuck what your flesh looks like. Who actually are you? I want to look at who you are. And it's one of those things. And this person knows that you do that. So this person knew, it's like you soul scanned this person and they felt really self-conscious because you scanned them and knew who they were. You might have met this person and they were wearing shades when they first met you because they didn't want you to find out who they were. But the literal second they took them off, you clocked them. It's given that energy. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, North Node. I'm telling you the truth. So think about your North Node as well. Your North Node might be this person's sun sign, as well. Or this person knows that you are in your North Node energy regardless. And they're stuck completing past cycles. This person's blinded by your ancestors. They're trapped. Someone wants to say that you're, ooh, because like your ancestors are on these people, and your ancestors have this person trapped. Your ancestors, I'm hearing as well, are also your galactical family in this sense as well. And they feel empty. They feel like they should have avoided you. They feel like you're evil because your ancestors are on their ass. But at the same time, some of us just have really crazy ancestors. And if you got crazy ass ancestors, and you ask for vengeance, or like not for vengeance, but for justice, I should say, they take it as vengeance. They just go hog wild because that's like who they are. Some of y'all have Bruja ancestors, is how I'm hearing it. Witch doctor, oh god damn, okay, witch doctors, okay. Yeah, some of y'all have like really crazy ass ancestors that are like, that's why this person thought you were attacking them, because your ancestors were all over these fucking people like hard. We have justice, redemption, and success, all that wants to come out at the same time. This is your this is the start of your redemption. Is how I'm hearing it. Theft and destruction on the upright, but then got knowledge of good and evil as well. So this person's being exposed for the thievery that they did to you tenfold. We have political authority, mental force, and desire for knowledge. As well. someone doesn't have enough, like someone has to get high. That's why they always get drunk and high, because they have a small brain. I'm not trying to say that mean, but they have a closed in brain, I should say. Their brain is shut. Basically, they have to like use external things to open up their mind because they're unadaptable. Is how I'm hearing it. They're not adapting. Why do you have to do that? Like, that was a little dramatic. Just a little bit. We have contemplation. Yeah, this person's in contemplation because they were jealous of you just being on your spiritual mission. This person's in timeout. Something about an evil Palladian. I just heard evil Palladian. Someone might have been a very not so nice Palladian, which is very, they exist. But I just heard evil Palladian. Why are y'all giving me these one-liners for? We have restitution, so expect everything. Expect things to start falling up in your favor today. And after today, and for the rest of eternity after today. Fertility and multiplicity, upright, relationship strife, liberation. You are free from relationship strifes, perception, and revelation. Expect to start seeing clearly. Expect upgrades, third eye upgrades, crown chakra upgrades, heart chakra upgrades, material upgrades, love life upgrades, all sorts of upgrades. Upgrades for you, upgrades. You know what I mean? Expect that to come through, though. There is justice happening today. I just heard, and we're not even on the full moon yet, so get ready. So what else is popping up in this joint, Spirit? What else is popping up? We have Lucky that just immediately wants to plop out. Lucky, gratitude, message, new life. Yep, this is what they want you to know. You have luck on your side. Have gratitude today. The message. Pay attention to messages that you get about today, because this is the start of your new life, or this message is about the start of your new life. We have spiritually cleansed. So spiritually cleansed. Some of y'all just might need to go outside. I keep hearing go outside. I need to go outside, but I keep hearing go outside. Like, someone needs to go outside. Even if it's just to walk around in a circle for like 5 minutes. It's something about getting the light codes. It's very important at this time. There's a water sign on the new moon that you released. Oh, this water sign has been released since the new moon, but they kept trying to come back. And that's shifting now, so this water sign is not going to be able to come back. Get out of the energy, you fucking weird ass Cancer. You're probably not just only a Cancer, but that's the only water sign that I've been picking up, and the only water sign that I've been hearing about for the past forever. Like, I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and they were talking about someone who was a Cancer. And I was like, what the fuck? I've bumped into people who talk about Cancer. And I even bumped into, this has nothing really to do with the zodiac Cancer, but I was bumping into, Cancer research and shit. And, the fruits and the herbal ways to get rid of Cancer. And it's just what the fuck? So this person might be, a literal Cancer, because that's all I've been getting signs for. But any other water signs, take it as it resonates. They don't want me talking about that for some reason, so it probably is a Cancer. You can period. Trust that you have good fortune today. Some of y'all are kind of worried because it's like you were being told that there's a miracle coming within the few days, and it's been a few days, and you're just sitting there like, it's the portal today, and I haven't got my miracles. It's like, yeah, relax. Everything's good. Trust in it. Keep that faith strong, because you've kept it strong for so long. That's the issue. That's the one issue that we can't translate properly to you all on this realm, is the fact that literally our time is not your time. And whenever we tell you in a few days, that doesn't necessarily mean in a few days. You sometimes you get those messages a little late, because of the light distribution, because we send messages to you through light codes, and light years away. So it might take a while for you to get the message, but understand you're getting that message when you need to hear it, when you're at that point where you need that motivation, where you need that energy so that you can cultivate for the future. So just know that these messages that you're getting that are saying, oh, things are coming in and all the signs, those signs may have been delayed by a few days or weeks because of the light trends, like how time is and shit, and like it takes time for light to go from one place to another. But it's to give you the energy at that point in time that you're at now, and this is how they gauge this. They give it to you when you need to start cultivating more and more of that energy, so you can get to that end point. So that's why you usually receive messages saying like in a few weeks or something, because it's literally like that day is when you get the message. That day is when it's there at you. But you need to cultivate that energy. You need to like actually like grow it, because you're just getting a spore basically. And I'm hearing spore because they're trying to use terms like mushrooms in that sense, and not like psychedelic ones, but just how mushrooms are. They start off as that spore, and then they grow out into, they grow out into the whole like brain pattern. I forgot it begins. It begins with like an M. I forgot what it's called, but it's like that's what happens. It's like they plant that spore in you, and it grows through your body. It grows through your veins, your DNA, your whole skin, your energy, your aura, and then it allows you to actually attract and get the knowledge and the information and the wisdom that you need to be able to go further on. Well, that's what I'm hearing. That's why these messages come out like this, and why they happen so much in succession, excuse me, because they are trying to get you to stay in that energy, so that when they bring it to you, it's magnified. Because of like, again, we're like we're the microcosm basically, and since they're at the macro, they're literally looking at us with a magnifying glass basically, and shooting a beam of light down at us into our crown and our third eye, so that we can get this information. But then whenever it's time, you understand like that beam's been there for quite some time, and it's like it's big, you know what I mean? That's what they're trying to tell me. They're trying to explain it to me that way. That's the best way they have to explain it as of now. There's there's better ways to explain it, but it's like they just want you to know that this is why those messages take so long, is because the light distribution and how long it takes. So when you do get these messages, it is like an actual sign, even though it's not happening when you desire it to, because you heard it's going to happen in a few weeks. But what does that really entail? You know what I mean? Like, when did that week start? When did you actually hear that message? Has it really been a week since then? Or are you counting, like, how are you counting the week? How are you counting the days? Are you counting the time and everything that you got it? Because that's when they're sending it to you. That's what they want you to be aware of. Anyway, you have unlocked you've unlocked gifts from your past life. What is going on outside? What was that squeak? I don't know. You have unlocked gifts. You have the key from the past life that you needed. And the veil has been revealed about what's been hidden in the shadows as well. Like, this is all coming out. Goodness gracious. But yeah. I'm gonna get the gateway of activation. I felt called to get that again. So we'll get that. And then we'll go to the letter tarot. I split the deck, and the first two cards, Orion and Sirius. So this is like, so most of y'all are either from the Orion constellation. A lot of y'all are from Sirius, and some of y'all from Orion. They're neighbors, you know this, right? But it's like some of y'all are from the belt of Orion. Very few of y'all are from the belt. And then the rest of y'all are like living in Orion's constellation, the full Orion's constellation, with the dogs and everything, the Sirius A and B, the Canis Major Minor, as well. So that's like the tribe right now, is Orion and Sirius. So welcome y'all in. If you didn't know, you're either from one of those two or around those two. So look at the neighboring star systems. Look at the constellations that are around there, because like your home family is trying to connect with you. If you know that you are from the Orion's belt, they need you to listen to Orion's meditation that I put up there, because that's literally that's what I was told to make to help people get messages from Orion. That's why it's very intense. because it's directly connected to Orion. I did some shit to that. That was fun to make that one. But they want you to connect with them either through meditation or somehow. But they're trying to like tell you what you need to know. I'm being told to leave those there too. I'm gonna shuffle 2 more times. See what y'all had to say. We'll take the bottom. But yeah, I'll try at some point whenever I get my stuff fixed up and a new laptop and whatever. I'll try and make one for the Sirius constellations. I'll make one for Sirius A and Sirius B. I have been like, that's one of the things that I've been told to do, which I feel like that's why my laptop was stolen as well, is because I was getting told to start making meditation music directed towards different constellations and star families so that people can start talking to their families again in that way. But I was using the color as like the color thing as like a demo, and right when I finished the color green, which really was working on the heart chakra, my laptop got stolen. I literally had it finished. I had an idea to like send it to someone or upload it somewhere before I went to go do something, and I just didn't. So I kind of fucked up there a little bit, but like this all has just been fucking happening to keep things from moving. But that was one of the plans I had, and I haven't gave up on it. I'm still working on it, a way to do that. So that's what we're working on. But we have the Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path. Because like a lot of people just don't know how to connect to their like home family. It's not as easy as you think for those that are just starting out. So it's always good to have like meditation music or a sonic way of like connecting with them. So I was feeling really called to do that. But anyway, there's no wrong path. You're aligned with your purpose. You're at your own decision to make. How do you want to move forward? What do you wish to do? And I feel like that's again like with manifestation, and not only that, but like what do you want to do with like yourself? Like, do you want to change anything with yourself? Do you want to relax? Do you really want to do this? Like, take care of yourself, basically, is what I'm hearing. We have heart of source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. We have stellar gate reactivation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. Literally, yeah, we literally are in the 1-1 portal. We have Thoth. We have a lot of Egyptian energy. And again, it is with Orion, because Orion energy is coming through with this as well. Some of you all are descendants of Hathorians, is what I'm hearing, as well. Some of y'all are from Venus, but it's not like, but it's not, okay, Venus is, for some of y'all, you're from Venus, but it's not your birth planet. So you feel a strong calling to Venus, but it's not your birth planet. It's just you work with the Venusian council so much that you have that strong connection, and you're really from one of these other constellations, and you like basically stay at Venus because of like your ranking, because you're sent there to like, you're working with the council so closely. So for some of you, that's it. That's not for everyone, but I'm being told a lot because there's a lot of like information coming out today. So be very aware of like who is like your mom and dad from the galactic parents that you have, because they're trying to get to you in some form of way. So pay attention to what you see. Okay? Because they're really trying to talk to y'all today, because this portal is super important for you to like know. But we have solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. So a solar, yeah, that's like, again, like reinventing yourself type energy. How you want to reinvent yourself. What do you truly want to do? We have the Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. This is coming to the end. So says the Palladians. I knew they were coming through. I felt them. Why is the, oh my god. Hi, that's why I picked up on the Venusian energy, because y'all are literally out here too. We have higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. A lot of heart chakra healing going on. We have soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. The Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. And I didn't even know this was on the bottom, but Venusian Galactic Council. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. But yeah, pay attention. We're here. I'm here and we're here. We're trying to talk to y'all. We want y'all to know. Because some of y'all might not fully believe still. Some of y'all might struggle with a little bit of belief still. And they're like, no, we're here. Like we are literally right here. You can't see us, but you can feel us. I don't know why you aren't believing the feeling. It's there. I'm hearing the song Don't You Know It's Magic in Love. Like, listen, they're trying to talk to you. They wanna let you know something. So really pay attention to that. We have the Fool, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. Damn. 0, 1, 10. That's hilarious. 10, 10. This is over. But don't be afraid to take this leap. Don't be afraid to take a leap. Don't be afraid to manifest a new leap to take. Because you have very good luck. You have extraordinary good luck to do this. Like, the wheel is in your favor. This is you. This is you and your time to get up and do what you want. Like, they are really trying, because it's like, you believe, and then there's some days where you're like, I don't believe anymore. And they keep giving you signs. And it's things like, even where I was talking about the Venusian Galactic Council, and they were there and I just didn't see the card. It's like, that's the type of signs that they're trying to give you of like, we're here. Like, you might not believe because you can't see, but just know that we're gonna be giving you signs regardless, because we love you enough to keep bombarding you with this. Like, we want you to know we exist. And the second that you fully believe in that and allow that to absorb into your system, that's when you're really gonna fully change. But these small little beliefs of no, it's not gonna work, or XYZ, because of like stagnancy, is what's causing a lot of your issues. But they keep giving you signs of that things are gonna work, and they keep giving you like, you might be seeing like methods to keep like your hopes up, or like, oh, you want your manifestations to come in quicker, follow these tips, right? And they're like showing you these things because there's certain information in there that's telling you what to do. And some of you are looking at these titles and being like, I'm already doing what this person's saying to do. And it's like, that's good, because that is again another sign of you doing what you're supposed to do, because your intuition clicks on and it's like, I'm already doing what they're gonna say though, or I don't need to watch this video because I already know what they're gonna talk about. You know what I mean? But they're giving you so much repetition signs because they're like, we're here, and we're not here to pull your leg. We're here to comfort you during the isolation periods and the stagnancy, because we want you to know that there really is nothing to worry about. But we understand how worrisome it is. Like, we feel it with you. So you're not alone. You are not alone at all. It doesn't matter if you're stranded in the middle of the desert, you are not alone. Like, you are always going to have us around you, but it's up to you to truly and fully understand, overstand that we aren't leaving your side. You have chosen to come down here on the mission that was not the best, but you did it because you love humanity enough. Even if you are disgruntled with how it is, you love humanity so much that you came here to risk your pride, risk this vessel, risk everything to end up saving people. Even if it was just one person, you ended up saving them. Like, you're here on a mission, and you might have signed up just to save that one person too, but that's okay, because now that you've done it, your mission's complete. And it's just about how do you want to go. And some of you all are just here to complete mission after mission after mission, because you have such a big heart and a lot of love, and you see the full potential that Key has. I'm hearing Key. So some of y'all are really like Nubians as well. Like, we are talking about literal, like, the entire, like, everything coming together to like fix this planet. Some of y'all are like you might have been not knowing, or maybe you're melanated and you weren't aware. But yeah, you're a Nubian. Okay, you came off the ship Nibiru. All right, like, they're around. The reason you're seeing two suns is because it. So this is still being cleared up. I've even talked to people about it, and it's still like a mixed message between people, because some people are hearing that it's Agatha, the sun from Agatha, the dark sun that's popping up, and some people think it's Nibiru. Some other people think it's, I forgot the name of it, but it's the serpent sun. So like Apophis, I believe. But it's like they're all like, as I think Apophis and the black sun are technically the same thing, really. It's just like a ideology thing. Anyway, but you are seeing different things because they're trying to connect with you. So really tap in to who you are and allow like them to come to you. Don't just think that you have, don't come down, they're wanting you to know as well, don't come down to earth thinking that you're going to be keeping these labels for long. Don't think that because you have such a strong faith in the entity of Jesus Christ that that's going to define you forever. There's a lot more out there that are calling to you and supporting you, and even though you decide to ignore them or not acknowledge them or are uncomfortable to acknowledge them, however this is for you, that they're still there to support you. So don't feel scared to call on them, because they're not there to harm you. I mean, they're not around you to hurt you. They're there to help you. So like, don't box yourself in here. That's also something that you might be struggling with, because you do feel alone because your soul is missing your actual home, and you feel like you're just not around. You feel like there's nothing else to save you or anything, but that's like your soul calling to home. And whenever that's happening, the divine, your family, everyone around it, the friends, the family, the pets I'm even hearing are showing up. You guys might even have spirit animals that were souls that came down to help you for periods of time. Like these familiars and shit that you've seen were just literally your friends and family from your galactical family who's coming down to earth to like make sure you were okay as well. Like they're around you heavily, you're just not realizing it. You might see them through other people because of how much like you miss them and how much they want to tell you like messages and let you know that they're there. They might literally inhabit some of the people on earth for just a few seconds so you can embody their love and their blessings for you, so that you know. It's why you meet a lot of people that like connect with your heart, or why you meet a lot of people that just like know your life or know your story, or you see people that, oh, you look familiar, I think I know you from somewhere. That's literally your soul family coming down to talking to your soul, being like, you're good, I'm here, like you're on the right path, you're around our energy. I'm getting huge like body tingles right now, so huge confirmations for this, but you are on the right path. Like they're just showing you how much love they have for you, and they need you to know this like really, really fucking bad today, because you've been struggling for a while, and it's just like they haven't been able to have a clear contact with you for a while due to all this other shit that's been going on. Because a lot of the times what they'll do is they'll take care of things in the astral for you and help clear your name of lies and shit. They're doing that things in the astrals and the ethers for you as well, and coming down here. So there's a lot of moving parts, so don't like release your expectation is what they really want to tell you, but they're trying to find it a better way, a less blunt way, a more comforting way to say that. But in actuality, they really do need you to release that expectation for a time limit or things happening on whatever your time is, because your time is galactic time, and that just defines how long it takes for light to get to a surface. And that light is that wisdom, that light is that overstanding that you need to have. So it only matters of how quick you're gonna catch on to it, basically. How quick and how strong are you gonna hold on to the light once it's shown to you. That's what the expectation that you need to have, rather than thinking that it's not gonna work because it hasn't happened within X amount of time. And that's what they really want you to know, because luck is really on your side, and all of this like anticipation energy, we'll call it anticipation, has really been dragging you in a circle or around, but they are letting you know that you have, you know, like you're doing it, like you're okay. Like they really are around you. They want you to be aware of that. They want you to see it. They want, even if it's just like talking out loud to them, like they're around, they're always listening. They just need you to be more vocal with them so that they know what emotion exactly to take off of you. And they need as well permission to do that, because they're very eager to help, but it's like you're not giving them an instruction. You're like remove this. I don't want to be guilt. I don't want to feel guilt. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel upset. I don't want to feel anxious anymore. You can say these things and they'll help you remove them. They'll make things pop up on your feeds. They'll literally rip the energy away from you. You know, they'll help you transmute it. They have different ways of doing so, but it's all tuned to you. And if you've become attached to 3D, let's say with media or games or however music, they'll send you that through signs. They'll send you signs through those mediums because of course like you have the right to use them down here, and they are going to use those exact mediums to help you along that path. So they're really trying to like connect with you on all sorts of ways. Like they want you to just remember that in a blink of an eye you won't even be on earth anymore. So don't worry, in a blink of an eye you won't be here anymore. You'll be back up in the astrals with them, and they want you to just really enjoy this moment that you have now so that you're not carrying a heavy weight throughout. And thank you for the donation, but it means the world. But that's what I'm being told right now, heavily, like directly to y'all, because it's been a struggle, and they know it has been, and they know you've been hearing messages like this a lot as well. But again, it's like this is as much as they can do at this time, is just give you the energy that you need to embody to allow what you desire to come to you. But it's up to you to accept it and not to push it away as, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean? Which is hard to do when it's put in your face a lot. So they understand that as well. That's why they're trying to find different ways. So it's just a really funny, it's just funny is what it is. So don't take it too serious. Don't let it like stress you out too much, because you're tired of seeing signs, but that's that's all I can give you. So it's like, what do you want? No sign? And it's like, no, I want a sign. It's like, well, okay, well here's a sign. Like shit, like this is all we can do at this time. And it's just because you have to embody that energy and allow it to flow through you for more to happen. You know what I mean? But that's they're here. They're really here, and they really want you to know that. Because things are working out. It's just because like if the energy wouldn't be around you if things weren't working out, is what they just need you to remember everything's energy, like detached from the material, not the materialistic, but from the material, right, from what you mentalize, and just remember that it's all energy. Like understand it's all energy. So when you're seeing those signs, it's because you are actually in that energy. Even if you're in self-doubt, you're in the energy because you wouldn't attract it. We have strength, and this is like, this is that strength. This is why it takes so much courage to come down here, because instead of being up in the higher realms where you literally see everything, you even see the beings screaming at you to do this thing because it's gonna help you. Like that's how they're doing. They're screaming these messages at you. But again, like it's hard because you can't see. And the family and the friends and the other souls up in the galaxies that are helping you with this, they sign up for that too, because it's like you sign up to come down here, they're signing up to help you, and they understand, and that's why they're staying in the astrals mainly, because like they have to understand at that whole level that you aren't gonna always understand the sign, or you're not gonna always get the sign, but it's always gonna be there. And that's why some of them don't come down to earth, is what they're saying, because they don't want you to get upset at them for getting this sign or being told these things, because they understand how like annoying it can get. So they stay in the astrals, they stay in this completely translucent vibrational form so that they can come scream at these messages to you. And that screaming that they're doing, the breath that they speak into, the life they speak from their breath, the life of breath that they speak into you. I'm getting jumbled up here, excuse me. Mercury retrograde, got a little static. That's why they do that, and so they can continuously scream with love rather than scream with the human emotions of anger or annoyance or things of that nature, so you don't get the wrong message, so that you see what it is. But again, we innate it as irritation because we've been taught not to like to feel. We don't like feeling. We've been told that feeling is bad. So it's them breaking us free from not feeling because we've been told it's wrong. But then while doing that, we have to go through those emotions of agitation and yada yada to actually feel and know what we're feeling. But that's what's going on. That's like the deeper insights for this shit, that they really just want you to know more. Because there's a lot of secrets that like you need to know about them, and it's like there's a lot of communication that's coming through, and it's like they can't give all the messages to one person, obviously, because they would literally be nonstop, and they wouldn't have any break in their life, and no one's really willing to do that. So you just have to take it as broken up messages from other people and stuff. But that's what they really want you to be aware of. No problem. We got the Emperor and the Moon. So yeah, this is that hidden power of yours. This is that tapping into the hidden power with the Lovers, say that you can come in the union. And this is also a cycle of growth and a need to be more specific. This cycle of growth that you're going through is for you to be more specific, basically. That's what they need you to know. Is you might have manifested someone in, and they weren't really the best because what you manifested was what you wanted, but the attitude of that person wasn't necessarily what you desired because you were still healing through those cycles. But now that you've done that, now you can be more specific because now you know what you don't want. But yeah. Okay, y'all are calling too. We'll get Delirians out. They whisper. Delirians are whispering. They're not really yelling or calling. They whispered. They said, hey. So they might want to tell you something. There's a few Lyrians up in the chat is what I'm hearing as well. So that's why they want to talk. There's more Palladians and Andromedans than those from Osiris and Osiris. Some of y'all might be part of Osiris's bloodline. Welcome in, brothers and sisters. Like, hello. But yeah, there's a lot of like royalty up in this joint. But the Lyrians, like, I think that the warfare is over, so they're not really in top communication with you. So if you are from the Lyrian system and you're not getting any communication at all, it's because you're not in war anymore, and they're giving you a break from like orders, confirmation. So just be aware of that. But as well, if you usually are used to getting messages from the Lyrians as well, that's just why you're just not in combat anymore. So there's not a need to, talk at this time. So you might be getting little whispers and stuff, but that's just how it is. We have Immaculate Conception. The first card is also number 1, which is hilarious. So new beginnings, time of positive transformation. Life is precious. Follow your bliss. Risk and reward. Cosmic upgrade. Boundaries. No is yes to self-love. Mission possible. You are going to succeed in everything that you do. Sexual liberation. Libido. Artistic projects. Romance and union. Dimensional shift. Manifestation. Harmony. Dreams to reality. Parallel earth. Time of peace, relaxation, all is well. The merge, in the depths rest the treasures. Peaceful reunion. Oh my gosh, peaceful reunion. Reunions bring healing. I said oh my gosh because the last card is Galactic Victory again. Victory, rebirth, and full potential. Again, they want you to, like, I feel like the Lyrians just wanted to, like, I'm getting the smirky energy. Y'all are funny. The Lyrians didn't really have a full message. They just wanted y'all to know for more confirmation. Because after I read that, I got like a smirk energy. So they're just letting you know that you beat the shit. Like, you're good. You have won the war. It's over. Like, you're okay to rest. It's like PTSD. It's like you're dealing with the PTSD of it. Even if you don't have PTSD, you're dealing with like the energy that you're leaving. It's like you're gone out of it, so you have to like come back to yourself fully. And if you do have PTSD, my condolences. I hope that you are able, I know you can, but I hope that you are able to also see that you can work through it and heal from it and come out better than you started. My condolences, love, and light will be sent to you in these times of trouble if you are suffering from PTSD or just suffering in general. Let's just be real. But yeah, okay. Let's keep it real because this shit was traumatizing. Okay. There ain't no reason to hide that you got that trauma from it, alright? You can go to therapy if you need. There's all sorts of things that you can do. Do what makes you feel most comfortable. Okay? That's what they want you to know, really. It's more courageous to go get help than to suffer, is what I'm hearing. It's more courageous to go to therapy or go get help with this than just to suffer and try and deal with it on your own. If you need that help, it's not because you're weak. It's because you no longer can be as strong as you need to. And that doesn't mean that you're being weak. It just means you're exhausted. So allow yourself to fully admit and embody that exhaustion and get the help that you deserve. And it's not even the help that you desire, it's the help that you deserve. Okay, we're using words because they have the exact definition that they need. You deserve that type of help. You deserve that type of clearance, that type of peace. If you need it, you got it. Talk to your guides about where to go, what to do, and they will show you exactly what you need to do. All right. But we have Lahaya, the adored god. Obedience causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. Leuaya, the swiftly hearkening god. Fruition provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. Ha'amaya, god, the hope of all truth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Omael, the patient god. Fertility and multiplicity, protects against despair, helps one be patient. Rochelle, God seeing everything, restitution, find stolen objects and the person responsible. Haziel, the merciful God, divine forgiveness, obtains friendship and favors of great, secures promises. Izalel, God sung above all, loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. I will be glad when Mercury retrograde is over so I can speak again. Nanael, God humiliating the proud, spiritual communication, and influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. Ibamiya, word of God creating all, alchemy and transformation, rules natural events, helps with spiritual progress. And last but not least, Hanael, joy of God, joy and pleasure, brings happiness to couples and removes negative energy. Beautiful. So thank you all angels for being here. Thank you to the galactic cosmic families for being here and popping up. Thank you to all the soul spirits, God, Mother, Father, all the goddesses and gods that are here. And thank you, collective, for being here as well. I hope this message was able to help you, give you information that you needed, give you contact to the star family that you needed to talk to. However this was, I'm just glad that I was here to give the message, and I'm glad that y'all were here to get something out of it, even if it was just a laugh. But if you all are interested in bracelets, hit up Spirit Otter, use code SUBLEADER20 for 20% off, and then y'all got it for the bracelets. If you need any of my services, readings, books, however, hit me up, either email me or use the order form and I'll get you set away. But regardless, thank you all so much for being here, for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, whether they are energetic or financial, and thank you to the ones that donated during the stream. I'm greatly appreciative of that. But regardless of all this, I love you all so much, each and every one of you so much, to the moon and back, tenfold and forever, and I will see you later.